A new month is coming, so I'm going to be making some new moves. Not those kind of moves. And I want you to be the first to hear about it. Hey friends, it's Sammy back with another episode of The Daily Dash. That's right. It's everything you need to know from around the world and in my life, straight from my car dashboard to yours. Today is Friday, August 29th, 2025. Let me tell you what you need to know so you're in the know wherever you are and whatever you are doing. My life has been consumed with college kids and going back to school and tennis and football. So basically, if it hasn't been the US Open or kids or football, I haven't known about it. I will say I admittedly then did not know until later about the tragic school shooting in Minnesota. So my heart is going out to all those families. Just devastating. So we want to keep them in our prayers. But like I mentioned, the US Open is coming to the end of its first week in New York City. Week 1 of college football is happening, and Lee Corso is retiring from College Game Day. If you know me well, you know that I cry every time I hear the theme song for College Game Day. It is true. So I am geekily excited about this weekend. Ironically, today is also National Sports Day, and it's College Colors Day. I had on my UNC, I was double logoing this morning. I had a UNC hat and shirt on. But anyway, if you missed any of that, you can catch it below. You can catch me at the Sammy Cone on, we're not even going to say, this is what I want to talk to you about today, actually. So I may need to work on my delivery. So I told you I've been absent. There's been a lot going on, as I know for so many of you this month. And I have turned 50 and kids are back in school, and I've taken some time to reflect. And I realize I'm really good at telling my kids about their worth, what they need to do, what they should ask for, what they should expect, how to put themselves out there, how to start a business, all these things. And I have not been following that advice. And for almost 20 years, I've been online, if you can believe it. I have been doing the Daily Dash. I cannot tell you how long. I remember the first time I spoke at a YMCA after moving to Nashville. And someone came up to me afterwards and was like, "This is great. How much do you charge?" And this is when I was doing a lot of kind of deal blogging and that sort of thing. And I said, I don't charge anything. They said, "Well, how do you make money?" And I said, "Well, I don't." And so now, all these years later, I am realizing that the reason I have not been doing my daily dashes frequently is because I don't have help right now, and it takes a lot of time. Yes, I just do this off the cuff, but to then type it out and upload it and make a graphic and do it, it takes time and energy. And I have to put 2 kids through school. And I've realized also that people find value in what we have to share on here. And I was reminded of that by a childhood friend recently who said he really missed this and that he would watch this and then it would be a conversation starter for him and his mom. And someone else that I didn't think watched or listened asked me a question recently about something I'd shared. And so if you find value in this, I hope that you will follow me over to Substack. And I've always wanted to just put things out there because I love to talk to you all. But I realized in order to keep it going, and if I'm going to pick it up more consistently again, I need to bring it over. So I am moving the Daily Dash to Substack. And that's not to say that I won't ever post about it just on YouTube or on social, but consistently it's going to be on Substack. And the other reason is because, unfortunately, as a single woman who is putting herself out there and trying to date again, aka I would like to be proposed to on College Game Day one day, we'll just say in that, put that out in the universe. I don't know if I really want that. I have College Game Day on the brain. Anyway, I don't want to air everything on YouTube. And I have been trying to be very good about sharing my story without diminishing anyone else's or revealing too much of someone else or other people in my life that may have hurt me or that may have done wrong. But I also feel like there's value in sharing some truths, and it doesn't need to be done on a completely public forum. So I am going to move, especially those conversations where I want to kind of grow in community, help other women, especially who have been through some of the heartbreak and loss and hurdles that I have been, in a safe environment, and not just encourage people that are voyeurs to peek in on my life or my kids' lives or any of that. So Number one, I'm moving to Substack, and I would love if you would join me over there so that we can continue these conversations and grow this community. Number two, I will tell you quickly, there's something I've been working on behind the scenes. I don't have it all figured out yet. It's pretty big, and I've trusted people smarter than me to help me kind of develop this idea. And in my perfectionistic tendencies, that sometimes I hold on to things for too long and I don't just put them out there. And some of you may know this because I've kind of beta tested with some people. And again, I was talking with someone that I had done this with, had done a beta session with, and she reminded me this morning, she had said it before, but she said that session literally was life transforming. And so I'm saying all that to say that I don't have a ton of capacity because I'm still building it. So I want to be totally honest. I had revealed it to my email subscribers, which I haven't really developed that either in a long time, but I want to come here because this is where I meet with you. So I have a few slots. Like I said, I have a limited capacity to do what I'm calling the next step sessions. So if you're needing clarity in your life, I am offering a form of intuitive coaching. If you are of it, some are calling it kind of a spiritual coaching. It's a special type of listening, and I'm helping people find clarity in their next steps. And so I feel also like if I'm encouraging others, I need to listen to what I know I need to do too. So I don't really know how to do it yet. Like I said, I'm putting together a bigger product, a bigger package. It's going to involve kind of a 3-month package. But for right now, I have a few slots left where I can do just kind of an hour slot with anyone that's interested. If you need help listening to your intuition, if you need help deciding on a next step, whether that's in a relationship, a career, a parenting move, business, you just feel stuck. And I'm not necessarily going to give you your end goal, but just help move you forward so that then you can go on from there. This is for you. So I'm doing a kind of a pay as you value method. Yeah, I'm just basically, again, this is just between you and me and anyone that's listening. I'm just not asking for compensation up front, but then to compensate based on the value you feel you received. And I'm going to, like I said, just open up a few slots to do that. I guess I should make a form. I will do that before I publish this, or you can message me privately and I can let you know what slots I have available if there's any left by the time you're hearing this. But this is the end of August. I'm going to move, like I said, move everything over to Substack from a Daily Dash perspective after this, and then we're going to go forward from there. And I've got a lot of exciting things happening. I've got 2 books coming out next year, and this coaching and listening program. So I'm really excited about it, and I just realized I need to be obedient and not hold it to myself any longer and just put it out there and allow you all to experience it, because the people who have been, it's been so overwhelmingly positive, and I'm so grateful. And so that's what I'm doing. Okay, I just want to I want to pray mercy. I was coaching someone else today, and they brought up the characteristic of mercy, and it's so beautiful. And we don't talk about it enough, and it's not just judgment, it's not just grace or lack of judgment, but I just want to pray mercy over each of you today, especially as we're talking about hard topics and sensitive topics and reaching out to those that are struggling and those that have lost loved ones. And Lord, I just pray that you continue to show us your great mercy and teach us how to have more capacity for mercy, not only in our own lives, but to shower it upon others as well. Okay, friends, I pray you have a great day. Make sure you make it great, and do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.